Bobbi Althoff has made a comeback with Drake.
Everyone's favorite industry plant, Bobbi Althoff, announced that her podcast would be coming to an end.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly.
Boring! I'm playing. I think that's the biggest issue with her podcast, though. It's just kind of dry. I get that's the whole point of the podcast, dry humor. But it's only so long that gag can get you by.
To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have. And I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
Now, immediately this raised a lot of suspicions, mainly because Bobbi has made it beyond clear by now that her main MO in life is to be an A-list celebrity and to make as much money as possible.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
You know what's funny? She didn't have to do this. You know, before all of this, she had a husband who was in Silicon Valley. He was a tech startup guy, you know, multi-million dollars, you know, multi-million. You get what I'm trying to say. He was rich, all right? Perfect life. They had 2 kids together. Stay-at-home mom. She ain't do shit. All she did was little hobbies. The podcast was one of her hobbies. She had it made, bro. But then she fucked it up because she wanted clout, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is a big, grand old lesson for anybody. I'm telling you right now, security and foundation is way better than clout and fame.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
And it was hard to realistically see her stepping away from her career so quickly, especially when the industry was so clearly behind her movement this entire time. Now, since she had announced her fall off, she really had not been up to much. Her YouTube channel had essentially gone completely dark, and she had only made one extremely awkward appearance on Nick Cannon's podcast.
Nick Cannon has a... Yo, why does everybody have a podcast nowadays, bro? Yo, who possibly wants to listen to a Nick Cannon podcast, bro? I'm not even trying to diss, bro, but like, what does he have to talk about, man? His multiple baby mamas?
Forced her to do
not pulling out? Like, what?
One and only Bobbi Althoff. Y'all make some noise for her.
Now, he probably brought her on because he's trying to make he's trying to get a 15 baby mama. I ain't gonna lie. You know how Bobbi did.
This was a live show, and I'm sure she was nervous. But Bobbi was about as dry as a plain piece of toast here. Like, she went right back to her ways of no seasoning, like a dry-ass piece of chicken.
That's her brand, though.
The entire 40 minutes looking down, stirring her drink, playing with her bracelet, and honestly ruining the show.
Bobbi, you got any advice for her?
No.
Like, bro, why are you going on a podcast and not answering questions, bro? I hate when you ask somebody a question and they just give the driest response, bro. Like, brother, I'm trying to engage in a conversation. If you don't want to talk to me, bro, why are you even here? Like, at least give some effort, bro. I know you're just doing this for the clout, but at least try. Come on, bro.
Have you ever been in it, like, you know, your family care for any of your relationships?
No, my parents are supportive of anyone I like. So.
Oh, you got good parents.
It's true.
That's amazing. Doc, you got any expert advice for her?
First of all,
And the problem with that to me is that if someone were to come onto her show and act this way, after she put time and other resources into making the content, I'm sure that she would be pissed off. Especially when you consider that the entire concept of her show is someone literally playing along with her dry pants style of humor.
We'd have to do a whole episode where we
When you're not playing spades, yeah. I just splashed water all over you.
Squirting all over the place.
Yo, why those words? Why that word choice, man?
Do that.
What?
Nah, Nick a freak, bro.
Disgusting.
What? You took it to a sexual connotation. You literally
You said squirt. What?
right there.
Let's not be dumb here.
With the water.
So you had no sexual connotation
No,
with that?
I didn't plan that. I didn't plan for us to meet today and you squirt all over the place.
Hi, brother. Hi, brother. Baby mama number 16 incoming, bro.
Every time that he tried to
Come on,
include
bro.
her and ask her opinion,
I know your
she
game,
would
Nick.
give him nothing.
What if you walked in on your man and saw him, you know, going for the goal?
Huh?
Would you say something to him?
What do you mean by going for the go? Pegging himself? What?
You would just let him keep going?
Nick Cannon even calls her out on this, saying that she was all up in his business, cracking on his life during her show.
All right, so we're going to take this moment, Bobby, to get all in your business. Since you got in my business.
Oh, no, he pissed.
Yes, you did.
This W revenge now.
You just posted to me. You
He on his villain art.
me, do I even, what'd you say? Do I know what a condom is?
First of all, all my kids are on
Do
purpose.
you know what a condom is?
I see. First of
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, GG's right there. We ending the show right there. We ending the show right there. Yo, if that was me, if I was Nick, I'm walking out right there.
Okay.
if I didn't know what a condom is, I'd probably have 1,000 kids.
Oh my God, that's a lot of sex.
But yeah.
But now that the tables have turned, she doesn't like it. The most intriguing thing that she talks about here is a new relationship that she is now in and how it impacts her kids.
At what point do you say, all right, now I can introduce this person to my children?
Well, I didn't introduce like any of the other people where it was more casual that I was talking to. But once it was serious and it was someone who I wanted to be in my life every day. But to this day, they still think he's just a friend of mine. I'm not like kissing in front of them or anything. Like they think it's just a friend they're meeting. And I have male friends who are around all the time.
So there's no difference?
He's different than a friend, but.
Now something else I talked about in my...
I don't have kids, right? But if I did, I wouldn't imagine that I would bring my kids around somebody unless it's like serious. And I'm talking about like 5 to 6 months plus. Like we've been dating, like exclusive. Now again, right? I don't have kids and I don't plan on having kids anytime soon. But I don't know. Introducing your kids soon wouldn't be a good idea.
Our last video was Drake literally begging Bobbi in her comment section to unmute his name. I'm sure y'all remember that he was the one to really
the podcast that started it all.
The rumors were that this was the interview that led to her eventual divorce after she missed her daughter's birthday to be in that hotel bed.
Say Bobbi with an I, do you love me? Say Bobbi with an I.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
I'll try and fit it all in.
Then I'll come to one of your shows. Are you inviting me to one of your shows?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Am I your type?
Asking that question while having a husband and 2 kids at home is crazy. And I stand by that.
I'd do it.
Thank you.
Y'all may also remember that back then she had gone to one of his shows and acted completely unimpressed the entire time.
It's a dickhead move. Like, I understand it's like your whole ploy to do that, bruh. But he's obvious. It's Drake, bro. He's gonna find that disrespectful, bro. He takes everything personal, no MJ.
And eventually their episode would infamously be deleted altogether. But now she posted another video, this time backstage at Drake's recent show, putting his auto-tune on blast and saying that she would never act uninterested at his performance again.
Oh, yeah, so Drake for sure checked her after that first time, man. That's probably why she had to take the podcast down. He was not happy with that shit at all. But hey, I guess Drake and Bobbi are back cool again now. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe he's cracking, maybe he's not. So y'all think Drake is cracking the Bobbi Althoff basic black? Let me chill, okay. I'm not academics, let me chill.
And this was actually just all part of a massive rollout, as she is now jumping back in bed with the 69 god himself, as he once again has ushered her, literally, into the bedroom to attempt to revamp her career that has at this point lost most of its steam. But before we get into that, I need to talk to you guys about...
Yeah, you could talk to your audience, but my audience, I ain't getting paid.
Apply.
So they ain't gonna hear about that shit.
Welcome to a much more refined, poised, and pleasant podcast.
Pleasant? I don't know about that.
Why does Drake always sound like he's whispering in my ear whenever he talks, bro? Like, yo, the softest voice ever.
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying.
That's not what I need to do.
I was trying to pitch.
Is
welcome
that what I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now, welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solidarity
Now, I don't really know who is genuinely consuming hours of this type of humor. Like, maybe it's just not for me, but I just don't find it funny. Like, how long can you run?
It's kind of awkward, but at the same time, it's like peaceful. I think that's what she's trying to go for. Maybe her audience, you know, the white girlies, the Stanley Cup, Lululemon, Labubu type of audience likes that shit. I don't know. Not Lululemon, it's Aloe now. Lululemon's for the black girls, but hey, I don't know.
Same bit of trying to force awkwardness.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, sexy.
No.
Sexy. Yeah.
I like that.
I don't like that one.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, equally sickening.
Okay, maybe I should just do it.
Okay, good.
Welcome to the first episode of my new podcast.
How long did y'all think they cracked for, bro? Because, like, okay, this is awkward, but it's an awkward sense of, like, yo, we both know what we had to do to get here. We both know what you did, whatever. Now, I'm here to try to make you go viral type of shit. This is a weird, awkward type of vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, she's extra smiley, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo. Let me stop being parasocial.
That no one asked for.
Not this again.
Yeah, so basically, she's launching her new podcast. In my opinion is that Drake has some sort of financial incentive in her career, maybe not only now, but possibly since the start. Which would make all the sense in the world as to why they even linked up in the first place. Because I just can't see someone of his magnitude giving someone like her this many looks for free. They even posted a photo shoot.
I don't think he has financial gain. I think he has a different type of gain into it. I'm gonna keep it to me. Y'all might think I'm crazy for saying that. But at the same time, bro, why would Drake need more money? You feel me? Like, what? I feel like it's some cadoodling or mixing that's going on in this situation.
Where she does a mock mugshot, one where they're holding on to each other, and a picture of her throwing her old show in the trash. And honestly, to say I am unsurprised would be an understatement. I'm not sure how this show will differ from her last, but I just don't really see her catching the lightning in a bottle again. Like, at least Hawk Tuah was self-aware enough to just take her crypto show money and run. Like, the Talk to a podcast is a literal graveyard at this point. And the other thing is, like, if we have learned anything from the way this man handles the OVO sweatshop and all of these people that he signed over the years to his label, it's that it is basically a death sentence for their career. So this might not be the best move.
Yo, did y'all hear about I Love McConan? He's working like a regular 9-to-5 job now, bro. Let me find a TikTok.
I'm literally at work type shit. Look at all these people out here. They hungry and shit, you know? I mean, they're working, getting this money. You know what I'm saying? If you need me to come guest chef at your motherfucking spot, holla at me. Let me know what city I'm coming through. Cooking up.
Yeah, this is sad, man. I'm not finna lie, bro. You went from having one of the most viral songs of all time, or one of the most iconic songs of all time. You know, I'll still be talking about how I turned up on the club in the Tuesday on some shit. To being a fast food worker or a restaurant worker, man. And, if he's happy with his life, he's happy with his life, whatever. But it's sad to see how his career has just kind of failed, man. It's weird, bro. I don't know.
For her overall, assuming that Drake has his hands all up in her cookie pot. But honestly, the funniest and most interesting part of the situation to me is how DJ Academics keeps getting passed up by Drake, even after he was his most loyal lapdog for the last decade.
Bro, it's because DJ Academics can't fuck Drake. I mean, well, technically, they could, but it wouldn't make sense publicly to do that. I don't know. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
He's shown himself time and time again to be the type of person to reward that type of loyalty with favors, whether it has been countless streams with Aiden Ross.
Wait, what time? Wait, where are you right now?
I'm outside, Daddy.
What are you saying?
What?
Daddy is crazy.
An entire fleet of other streamers to come to his show in London.
Yes, Iceman.
Should we get a streamer plane to wireless for everybody?
Yes, we out.
And even gifting the Nelk Boys $100,000 watches.
What do we think? Oh!
It's interesting how Drake is so into the content creator spirit right now, bro. Like, he really is like a trend hopper, bro. Which is honestly very smart on his part to do, Stay relevant. You stay relevant, you gotta stay with the times and shit. But I don't know. He's really into the content spirit now, bro. It's kind of interesting, man.
What the fuck? I don't even know what this is, but it looks expensive. Bro, you're not gonna do that, bro.
Wow.
He said that ass is mine, Kyle. Like, we all know these guys give it up to the highest bidder, you know, they're fucking sellouts. So it's no surprise they're running around with him. I think this is how he kind of tries to control the narrative. But yes, it really just shows how this is simply the latest example of Drake showing zero love to the man who will stop at nothing to hold him down. As a matter of fact,
I'm pretty sure he does show love to academics. It may just not be publicly. You feel me? Like, you know, you never know. Academics. He is a bigger set guy. Probably has a fat bottom, you know. Drake could love them.
That academics compromised his entire platform and his journalistic integrity all last year in the name of meat riding this man. And now he can't even get as much of a phone call on stream from him, much less a collab. Yet Drake continues to use him as a megaphone to spread narratives, and I find it hilarious that he gets passed up time and time again.
You deemed that nigga for tickets to the concert. He 21 Savage had to get you them. This shit like that.
He didn't see it.
Oh, I was wrong. Oh, God. Oh, wait, what? Wait, academics and Drake not locked in for real, for real? I thought Jamari was just video clip farming or what? Yo, what? Nigga, you have Drake's full 8-inch long down your esophagus every single day of this fucking earth. And he can't get you concert tickets? Bro, what? Okay, so this is what's going on. Drake basically just sees this man as his lapdog, bro. Academics is that little dog that, you feel me, whenever Drake comes home, he's always scratching the door and shit, you feel me, waiting for his master to come in. And then the owner probably doesn't really care about the dog, you know, he'll throw you a bone, you know, throw you some food, make sure you alive, but he's not really gonna play with you, take care of you, you know, he has other things to play with, man. Maybe it's a cat or just a woman in general that he has and he playing with way more than you. Or it could be a different dog. He could be just you know, he could have just preferred a slimmer dog or some shit. I don't know. But hey, take this as a lesson. As a grown man, you never, ever, 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 ever glaze somebody else just for them to pass you up. That is disgusting.
You didn't see it. Now, Aki see everything else you said to him. Now all of a sudden he didn't see it. Aki's treating you like you like how when a thought's in a DM. Yo, I ain't trying to link her tonight. When you DM, she'll play old buddy with you, but he really don't fuck with you. That's why niggas are treating Drake like this, because he's a fuck nigga. How you showing him mad love, he don't show you no love? You think Drake shows you love?
Drake showed me a lot of love.
No, that's not a confident, you know, that's not a confident take right there, bro. You had a high pitched voice, you over here looking around. Yeah, Drake showed me a lot of love. No, you know he don't show you love, bro. You know he don't show you love, bro. GG's, bro.
How? What's he do to show you love?
I got exclusive info.
That's not love.
That's not love. You're a reporter.
What do you do with that exclusive info? You say it to the world. You gas it up 10 times more. He's using you as a free a billboard, free promo.
But then here comes little.
Yo, does he not? Like, he has to realize what's going on, bro. That's sad, bro. I thought Ak was getting paid to glaze Drake, or at least he was getting some satisfaction from it. What?
Bobbi, and despite the fact that the top of her face can no longer make an expression, Drake is still holding her down more than academics or even his other favorite glazer, Maul, who is out here twerking in his seat to his music.
So if you're just playing around, you need to tell your girl take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me.
That is a.
I will never understand loving Drake that much, man. Like, yo, I do respect his music. He's fire. Made some all-time classics, but at the same time, bro, Drake has displayed that he's corny as shit multiple times, bro. Like, he displays it all the time. I'm just keeping it in the beam. So I don't understand how you can. I can understand you can glaze the music, but the man behind the music, I don't know. You're
43-year-old man you're looking at, by the way. Like,
especially when y'all grown ass men too.
Either way, y'all let
worse
me know
than LeBron
what you guys
glazers.
think about the situation down below.
I think Bobbi is spreading some of the coochie for the fam. I'm gonna keep it a band. I ain't gonna lie. I keep it real out here, bro. There is no other way. Either that or Drake does have stock or stake in the show, but I wouldn't understand why Drake would do that when the last show wasn't the most successful. So, I think it's the cookie. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all think, though? All right, let me know. Sky Crew, stay fly, stay safe, stay blessed. We out, boy.